Hi, this is TJ with Piano Clubhouse, and today I want to show you how to play Nothing Else Matters by Israel Houghton. Starts out in the key of C, changes to the key of A for a little bit, and then ends up in the key of D flat. So the key of C, of course, doesn't have any sharps or flats. The C scale is all white keys. Of course, key of A has 3 sharps: C sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. And when we get to D flat, has D flat, E flat, G flat, A flat, B flat, and D flat. Okay, so let's get started. The introduction of the song is really short. It's probably just one chord. We're starting on the 5 of C, which is a G. So we'll play octave G's in the left. You can throw in that D if you like, that 5th. Right hand's going to be on a C suspended chord, C, F, G, C. And you can throw in that D as well. Okay. So what we're doing here is, after the suspended, we go to the C1 chord, C, E, G, throw in that 2nd if you like, C in the left. And then we bounce off, left hand goes to E, right hand goes to D, A flat, and C. But if you can, I like to play that E with my thumb as well. Next, left hand goes to F, right hand is C major chord with the D. Okay, so we'll go from the beginning. Suspended chord and 1. Then we shift down to a G major chord over E, B, D, G. Next, left hand goes to D, right hand is F major 7th, C, E, F, A. Back to the 1 chord over E. Now we switch up to a D major chord. F sharp in the left hand, D, F sharp, A, throw in that extra E if you like with the right hand. Left hand goes to G, right hand goes to that C suspended chord that we started the song out with. Next, left goes to G, right hand goes to this B flat major 7th, A, B flat, D, F. When the left hand goes to C next, leave this B flat, everything else moves over to the left, resolves to this C, C7 chord. G, B flat, C, E. Okay? Left hand goes to F, right hand you can stay on this C major chord. So left hand goes to now a G major chord over E. Left hand is F major 7th over D. 1 chord over E. And you can even spread it out to this D, G, C voicing. Let's do that. F major chord over F. Back to this D major chord over F sharp. C major over G. A flat diminished, A flat in the left, right hand is B, D, A flat, B. Left hand is A, right hand is C major chord. Left hand is D, right hand is C, E, F sharp, A. B flat major 7 over G, throw in that 5th if you like. And then the same resolve we did before, leave this B flat, shift over everything else. And then nothing else matters. Then we're in the chorus. Okay? So let's take it from the beginning through the verse. Okay? So that's D major, suspended, G major over E, F major, D major, C over G, A flat diminished next, C major over A, nothing else matters. Now we're in the chorus, okay? A couple of quick things to show you that you can add through that. Intro. So instead of playing, one thing people always ask me is, how can, even though I'm TJ, even though I'm playing the chord you're playing, it still sounds kind of dry. It still sounds kind of robotic. How do I make my hands have more feeling, more character to it, to sound more like the recording, to sound more smooth? And it really, it's more about not just playing the chords I'm showing you all at the same time, because I'll show you, you can play this. So I just play that all the way through, just playing the exact chords I showed you, but it sounded very, very rigid and structured. And that's not the feeling that they have in the song. So how do we get from playing that way to playing it with more feeling and more smoothness to it? Well, easily, you want to practice breaking up those chords I showed you. Instead of playing all those notes at the same time, kind of stagger them in a rhythm that makes sense. So at the beginning, instead of playing, and it's just little things. That chord was cool. We did all that straight. But instead of going straight to the, instead of hitting all that at once, I kind of flipped it. I kind of flipped that D to the E. So it's just the little things, little nuances like that. And even there, instead of playing it straight, I kind of rolled. It was a quick roll, but again, it adds just a little bit of character. Those little things that add on top of each other that changes from the robotic playing to the smooth playing. So one more time from the beginning, kind of flip it. You heard it. So right there, in every chord, I'm doing something a little different. So there's a flip, there's a roll. Now right there, instead of waiting to go to that chord, I kind of did a grace. I kind of led that whole sequence, the chord I was about to play. I kind of played this G by itself to kind of lead into it. Okay? I'll show you again. Here it goes. G chord. So my chord I showed you was a C major over F, but I kind of played that G first, and I did that same flip over the F. Okay, so that little flip that I do, I throw that a lot in there. Instead of playing just a straight chord, I played a G first and did the flip. And this thumb, if you watch my thumb, usually my left hand, the pinky and maybe even this fifth, they'll stay constant, while my thumb here, although it's part of my left hand, my thumb is actually playing notes with the right hand. It's bouncing up and down opposite of what the right hand is doing. So he's kind of partnered up with the right hand, even though he's physically attached to the left hand. So kind of watch how when I do this first couple of lines, watch how my thumb kind of bounces in relation to my right hand, okay? I'm sorry, wrong section. You hear that flip? I do that a lot. Whenever I go to the 1 chord, my hands are in this position. Usually whenever I go to this position or I'm in this C position, I'll do that little flip. Okay, it makes a basic 1 chord give a little bit more character going to it, okay? I could literally spend an hour showing you little things you can do on each chord, but I just wanted to give you an example of how to kind of transform your basic playing into something that's more, has more character to it and reflects how you want to play. Okay, so as I'm playing, showing you the rest of the song, I'll throw in little stuff here and there and just kind of listen to it. I'm not going to break down everything, every little flip and trick, but if you just listen to it, and you can go back and see what I'm doing each time, and that'll kind of help you with your playing. Okay, so let's get back to the song. I just finished the chorus. Let's play through it one more time, and then we'll finish up the chorus, and then go into the next section. Okay. We finished the verse. I'm sorry, we're about to go into the chorus. So here's the verse. I'm sorry, that's the D major. I'm trying to show you tricks and I'm forgetting the song. Okay, one more time. Sorry, it won't happen again. There it is. Nothing else matters. There's a little flip. I did it right there. So we're in the chorus now. Okay. Nothing else matters. So we're on the C major chord over F. Okay. Nothing else matters. And so it does kind of a quick flip here. Right hand goes to a G major. It was here. Just move the C and E down to B and D. Left hand goes to C. And then back to the C major over F, okay? Nothing else matters. Here it goes. In being with you, Jesus. You can keep the C major over E. Then left hand goes to A. Right hand, you can drop it down to a G major chord. And throw in that E if you like. And be with the master. F major 7 over D. C suspended over G. B flat major 7th over C. And then resolve it. Remember, leave this B flat. Shift these fingers over to the left. Then nothing. Let's see. Let's do that. Nothing. There's a passing chord to repeat it. Left hand goes to F sharp. Right hand, let's play this D and the E with your thumb. G sharp and C. Nothing else matters. C major over C. That same flip. Being with you, Jesus. So, the rest of that section. Nothing else matters than being with you, Jesus. C chord over E. Drop down to a G major over A. F major 7 over D. C suspended over G. B flat major 7 over C. Resolve it. Nothing. I'm sorry, there's a passing chord here. Nothing else matters. Be with you, Jesus. Then you sit on the throne. This is a D in the left, F7 on your right. F major 7th in your right. Sit on your 1 chord over E, 4 2 5 1. 4 chord. Actually, let's go back. Let's keep it 1 chord in the right hand over F. Then D major over F sharp. C major over G. I'm sorry. Nothing else matters. So the hits right there. Let's see. Nothing else matters. So we do 1 hit first. Right here, 1 hit on the C suspended with G, then hit it twice, then to the 1. Now we hit it 3 times, back to that same suspended chord like we started out the song. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's 1 hit, then it's 2 hits together, then it's 3 hits. It's kind of like just adding 1, then 2, then 3. Okay, so let's walk it up. My, me, nothing. 1 hit, then 2, then go to the 1, then 3 hits on suspended. And then they have something right there, what I kind of call a ghost note or ghost beat, in that there's a break there, and what normally you would play your first chord like we started out the song, that first chord they omit it. The choir doesn't play it, but it's kind of implied. It's a complete musical break. The singing still goes on, but it's almost like the song is playing and somebody pushed the mute button on the keyboards for just about a beat and a half. Okay, so we do the 3 hits, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. We come back in on the second chord of the verse. All right, so let's go from the end of the chorus, do the hits, the 1 hit, the 2 hits, and the 3 hits, do the break, and then we'll take it through the verse, okay? So, here comes the first hit. 1, then 2, then go to the 1, then 3 hits. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're back to the verse. Always throwing octaves in there, sounds good. Chorus. I'll be with you, Jesus. Passing chord. Let's see, that's it. Nothing else matters. There's a flip again. Here comes the D. 1, then 2. Now after the second time through the chorus, it goes to an A major chord. So the A, we kind of sit on the A, then 2 hits, 1, 2, then 1 hit. Okay, so the A major is, of course, the scale of A major: A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, and G sharp. So we start out on the A major chord, A, C sharp, E. Throw in that D if you like. Left hand is on A with the optional 5th of B. Okay, hold it, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 hits, 1, 2, then 1. Left hand goes down to G, right hand stays. Then left hand goes to F sharp, right hand goes to a D major chord.